Yo guys, what is good and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about detoxing because it's something I've seen a lot, it's something I've heard a lot about, and a lot of companies are trying to jump on this bandwagon of selling you the ultimate detox to help clear out your system and make you feel great again. And it's all a load of bullshit. So I'm going to talk about it. Let's get into the video. So essentially companies advertise all sorts of things from detox teas to smoothies to like special diet plans, and I think the aim is that if you take these products it's meant to flush out your bowels, I suppose, and it's meant to get rid of bad toxins in your body and rejuvenate and make you feel great. The reason that I want to talk about them is because I've seen it myself. I've never bought into any of the detox products, but I've seen them in shops, and I've also seen so many people on my personal Facebook talking about detox teas and detox whatever else. And I want to talk about it because I feel as though people don't quite understand what your body needs to tick over to work, and if people think that detox is what they need, they're probably just not educated enough on how the body works. So there are a couple of reasons why you might want to detox. The two that I can think of is either A, you're going for a bad patch and your diet isn't doing too great. So it might be a case that you're eating out a lot, you're ordering lots of takeout, or the food that you are cooking at home is not making you feel too great. And naturally, obviously, what you put in your body will have effects on you over a period of time. So, some people go on detox because they feel like they're getting fat. Some people naturally just feel sluggish because of the shit that they're eating. And because you feel in that way and your body is responding to what you're putting inside of it, you then sort of psychologically feel as though you need to flush bad toxin out of your body because of how you feel. The second thing is alcohol, right? A lot of people talk about detoxing after alcohol if they've had a heavy weekend drinking with the lads or going out with the girls, and they feel as though because they've had a skinful and they're hanging out their ass, that they again need to go on a detox and go to the gym for like 20 hours and drink God knows what kind of green smoothies, and again it's because it makes them feel crap, because essentially they've been drinking too much alcohol, it's poisoning them, which is why they've got a hangover, they've got headaches, they feel sick, and inevitably it makes their skin greasy and horrible, they end up getting spots, and they just feel run down. So usually, depending on the food that you eat and what you're drinking, people want to go on a detox because they feel like crap or they don't feel as good, and the products that are advertised as like detox teas and special power smoothies and whatever else, they're high in nutrients, and the idea is that they're meant to sort of give your immune system a kick and all that kind of crap. The reality is that they're bullshit. Okay, yes, they are probably going to make you feel a little bit better, because if you've been out in the piss and you've been eating shitty, greasy food, like your body is really lacking lots of fiber and nutrient-dense food, like really not, like fruits and veg. You're not getting enough of that into your system. You think of most fast food, it's very high in fat and it's very high in carbohydrate, which in itself isn't too bad as long as you're balancing that with, nice lean sources of protein and leafy veg, right, or fruits. And actually, a lot of the smoothies that people talk about as being green smoothies and having all of these, powerful antioxidants and stuff like that in them, it's just lots of fruit, and fruit is very sugary, so actually drinking it, yes, you're going to benefit from the nutrients, but you can also get fat from drinking lots of fruit juice. So in order to prevent yourself from, one, wasting shitloads of money on these ridiculous teas and drinks and God knows what else that are advertised, and in order to actually change how you look at your body and eat and I suppose eat and drink in a way that is best for your body, I have a couple of tips. Number one, drink more water. I've spoken about this in videos in the past when I've spoken about fitness and about health and diet, but honestly guys, 70% of our body is made up of this good old H2O. So rather than trying to drink like energy drinks and isotonic drinks or God knows what else, like, hydrate yourself, because your body will thank you for it, your skin will thank you for it. If you're really spotty because, you know, all you drink is carbonated drinks like, you know, Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, whatever else, you know, or you drink lots of alcohol, your skin is going to get all spotty, you're not going to feel great. Whereas if you drink water and you stay hydrated, it will, I mean, it won't really flush your system out. Like, that's not really there's not even such a thing as flushing your system out. But you know, your internal organs will thank you for it. You'll feel a lot better, you'll be more consistent, and you will not be dehydrated, which means if you suffer from headaches or migraines, this will definitely help. The second thing, guys, is, you know, what you are eating. So if you are eating lots of fast food, or you have been out and you've got a skinful and you've been drinking, you need to make sure that you're sticking to sort of simpler foods. Think about what your body responds well to. So, you know, nice complex carbohydrates, rices, grains, pastas, potatoes, not like tons of oily, greasy bread and burger buns and stuff like that, but good wholesome carbohydrates, good sources of protein. So we're talking chicken, tuna fish, or fish in general, I suppose. If you're feeling a bit shitty about yourself, maybe try and stay away from some of the red meats because they're high in fat. And then obviously veggies and fruits, but don't overdose on fruits, because again, fruits tend to be high in sugar, especially things like apples and citrus fruits. They're quite high in sugar. But leafy veg, things like broccoli, kale, spinach, all that kind of stuff, like, your body is going to thank you for it. And obviously, unless you've got like medical conditions, which means you can't have too much fiber in your diet, or, you know, you will have to manage it yourselves. But generally speaking, if you put those kind of foods in your body will thank you for it, and you'll feel better. And the last thing is it's not actually got anything to do with what you put in your body, but how you manage your day, and that is sleep. So I definitely have found that, you know, at the ripe old age of 26, I can't drink as much, and I need to be just a little bit more aware of my diet, because I feel a lot worse when I'm slipping up and I'm, like, you know, eating crap or having takeaways, going to Mackey's, whatever else. So for me, I feel absolutely like mint. I feel brilliant when I'm drinking lots of water and keeping myself hydrated, and I've got my diet in check. But that all kind of goes to pot if my sleep pattern is out the window. If I'm not sleeping very well, again, I feel like crap. So make sure that you are trying to go to bed and wake up consistently at the same time. And okay, you might want to have a bit of a lay-in on the weekends or on your days off, but try not to have like a 5-hour lay-in. Try to have like an hour lay-in. So if you normally get up at 6, get up at 7. You find, well, I find anyway, that I'm more productive first thing in the morning, and also, like, you are, generally speaking, like, more motivated. You know, you want to get up and enjoy the day. Whereas if you are waking up at like midday, and like everyone's already been out. I know this from when I was a student. I'd walk down the street and I'd have only been awake an hour, and everyone's already out there killing their day and having, you know, enjoying the sun or whatever. So yeah, if you are the kind of person that says you're not a morning person, I don't believe there's such a thing. It's all about training your body to want to be asleep at the right times, and again, that's all about being active. If you have a lay-in and you then sit around, or you're not very active, you're not proactive, you're not like trying to, you know, even if you've got a day off, you're not trying to keep your flat or your house tidy, you're not going out, you're going to the gym, going for runs, like, your body will not have like burnt itself out. So come the evening, you're not gonna feel tired. Your body's not gonna want to go to sleep because you've not pushed it enough. Whereas when you are getting up early, you're killing the day, you're keeping yourself busy, you get to the evening and you do feel mentally and physically tired. And then you get to like 10 o'clock, you want to go to bed, wake up early, feel brilliant again. And I found that when I've been in that kind of sleep pattern, I have felt amazing. So try and sort your sleep pattern out. Right guys, so I'm going to wrap the video up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. The whole point of this video was to basically address the misconception that, you know, if you're feeling like you're, you know, run down and you're not feeling very well, then having like a detox is the way forward. There isn't really such a thing as a detox, because your body is an incredible thing and it will regulate itself. Obviously, if you're drinking excessively, you're essentially poisoning yourself, and if you're eating crappy fast food all the time, then you can expect that your gut isn't going to enjoy it, and you're not going to feel fantastic. So reduce the alcohol consumption, or if you're going to drink heavy, just remember that you're probably going to feel like shit when you've got a hangover. And yeah, just try and keep your diet in track, stay healthy, stay fit, and always stay motivated, and try and make the most of your days, basically. Right, I'm going to leave the video there, guys. If you've enjoyed it, smash that like button. If you want to ask me any questions about this, smack a comment down below. And as always, consider subscribing. See you next time. Bye.